When the government tries to tell you that the COVID chaos we're living in is not that bad, or it's not their fault, or that all of it was unavoidable, don't buy it. Scott Morrison made choices that landed us here. Here are 5 of them. He refused to make rapid antigen tests free and accessible. The peak body of doctors warned the Morrison government about rapid test supply back in September. He ignored them. Instead, he left rapid tests, crucial for slowing the spread, to the profit-driven private market.
We just can't go round and make everything free.
Fast forward to January, and now we're here.
Pharmacies can't keep up with the high demand.
We've seen prices per test jump by about $10 per test.
It makes it almost prohibitive for anybody to have.
Refusing to make rapid tests free puts them out of reach for millions of people. We're trying to contain a raging pandemic, and Scott Morrison chose right now to throw universal healthcare out the window. He ignored pleas to increase hospital funding. Back in October, every single state and territory pleaded for crisis funding for hospitals so they could keep us safe when lockdowns ended. And Scott Morrison said this.
Well, I'm not going to respond to shakedown politics in a pandemic.
It's not shakedown politics to ensure exhausted nurses aren't working 12-hour shifts and quitting in droves. And if you'd listened to them, we wouldn't be here now.
The shortages are just crippling. It's hard to see your colleagues breaking down, crying, just feeling helpless.
He had no plan to keep workers safe. Essential workers have kept us fed, looked after our loved ones, and kept our society running. Scott Morrison is very quick to praise them.
So many selfless Australians are out there driving trucks, delivering critical supplies.
But when it comes to keeping them safe at work, he has no plan. Now, after empty shelves have made headlines, his only response is to wind back isolation requirements for critical workers, which will force them to go to work potentially infectious. Instead of protecting essential workers, he's sacrificing them. He bungled the vaccine rollout again. The Morrison government has failed twice to make sure that vaccine supplies can keep up with demand. And now parents are reporting that their kids' vaccination appointments are being cancelled weeks before school returns. When things go pear-shaped, he shifts the blame.
It's always been a matter for the states.
We know how this goes by now. Ignoring experts, ridiculing critics, and refusing to put people before profits all comes to a head. Things get messy. So Morrison distracts and downplays. Going to Hawaii, going to the cricket.
Look at out there, and Australians taking wickets in the virus.
And he offloads responsibility, this time onto us.
We will live with this virus as we live with other infectious diseases.
For 2 years, we locked down, wore masks, and missed our loved ones. We did it out of love for each other and to give this government time to sort this out. And Morrison turned his back on us. We're not there working on the front line. This list of betrayals is far from exhaustive. But the bottom line is this. It is the job of our country's leaders to keep us safe, and they didn't.